Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing another installment of my questing, picking up where I left off for the most part. I did do some dungeons and get a couple of bags to kind of help with bag space. And my spells are a bit upgraded as well to kind of help the questing go a little bit faster, to focus more on the storyline. I did go up here and kill the mobs for one of the quests that I'm about to turn in. So, containing the threat, Vindicator Alzia seems to look through you rather than at you, her mind fixed on dealing with the satyr. Have you moved against the satyr leader as I have asked? Without their leader, and with the recovery of the corrupted crystals underway, we can safely keep the satyr in check. Light knows how many more of these wretched creatures are out there. Harbinger Mikolas and I are grateful for the help you've provided in dealing with the satyr before they could become a larger threat. Your work stands as a reminder that vigilance is the key to victory against the Legion and its minions. So that's all I have for right here. I seem to remember somebody sending me over to try and find her husband. So I will make my way over there now. As you can probably notice, it is during the Halloween event at the time of my recording this. So I am, of course, enjoying having my little costume on and stuff. I do have to also work on getting my herbalism up as I quest as well. So I'll have to make my way in there. Ooh, they drop wool cloth, which I also need for my first aid. I don't know what she was running about. Oh, but they also drop linen, which I don't need any more of, but and there's a book next to him that I can pick up. Searching for Galleon. The corpse appears to be dressed in the manner of an Exodar technician, but the pendant described by Moray is absent. Galleon's fate. You have no means of identifying the corpse as Galleon, with the information Moira gave you, but the clothing appears to have been torn in search of valuables. The blood elves in the area would have claimed anything of value from the wreckage, including Galleon's jeweled amulet, although her husband did not survive the crash, you believe that Moira would be grateful if you recovered her husband's amulet from the Blood Elves. So bring Galleon's amulet to Moira at Bloodwatch. Moira, is that you? No, you're not Moira, but I sense that you have met. When you see her, tell her that I survived the crash only to be done in by the infiltrators. Let her know my last thought was of her. And trying to look at the book, you can't understand it naturally. Galleon's journal, The Fate of Vindicator Sarun. Your hands tremble as you pick up the book. Kuros must be told about this tragedy. Return the book to him. I was so ready to read it too. There is a achievement that I do plan on doing, not necessarily anytime soon, but there's an achievement to go around and read a bunch of the books well read. So there's a list of books. I definitely plan on making that into a video where I go around Azeroth and read the books listed there. It might have to be split up into like 2, maybe 3 parts, but I definitely plan on doing that. Looks like some questers got a little overwhelmed back here. This amulet doesn't seem to have a very high drop rate. See, I just had to complain about it a little bit. And now I'm gonna head back to Bloodwatch. I can mount up in this quote unquote costume. I cannot in the skeleton one, or I think the ghost one, because it makes you levitate. But this one and the pirate one will both let you mount up. I'm gonna turn in this. Actually, I'm gonna go over to there, because that was the quest that I was not able to complete. That was actually the original reason why I went out and leveled up before recording again. That and being in the underwater area for the quest that was over here and just endlessly running out of mana. Just want to discover this area real quick. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Unfortunately, I have to fight my way back to the top of that mountain, but it should definitely go a lot faster than it did last time. It actually should go way quicker because I don't think I'll aggro most of them now that I'm a higher level. I love that. I'll still clear out the area. Do I need to abandon the quest and re-pick it up? I don't think somebody recently did it because there's not a corpse of the quest mob. And all these guys were alive. I remember there was something right here that I had to click. I'm gonna have to abandon it and go pick it up again. Unfortunately. It's a little weird. I don't know why it wouldn't just respawn the item you have to click. It's not like I was using something out of my inventory that went away. I already read it out in my last video or the video before. I think technically my last video was the Halloween quests. Yes. And there's still no big sparkly thing. Oh, okay. It was a thing that... Wait, is that it? The ever-burning pyre. It was a thing that I had to use out of my inventory. Oh, I think the big sparkly thing was when I was over fighting the Naga. It must have been to destroy their idol or whatever. Excuse me. Mind your business. And then, oh, my Hearthstone's still on cooldown, so I guess I'll be running back to town. Actually, oh, I have to turn it in over here. Good thing I didn't hearth. And let's see what he says now that Razor Maw has been killed. How long has it been? 1,000 years? 10,000 perhaps? You have done me and the memory of my people a great service, Lunacy. Please accept this item from the power as a token of appreciation from Lortharan in honor of your deeds. I imagine this one's gonna vendor for the most. And I am now revered with Darnassus, which I think in Wrath pretty much just lowers the prices of things from vendors who are of Darnassian allegiance. Actually not necessarily a bad thing that I have to run back, because I do need to work on my herbalism a bit. I mainly need bruiseweed and briarthorn. I don't need any more peace bloom, silverleaf. I don't think I need any more earthroot. But I'm gonna grab the earthroot because it is still green. What have you got there, Lunacy? Is that a journal? Kuro's face turns pale as he reads the journal. Tears stream down his face. Saran was my master, my teacher, my mentor. I took his place among the triumvirate only recently, after we had given up searching for him. Kuro's face contorts in anger. Mattis. Mattis the Cruel. Mattis will be brought to justice, Lunacy, and I want you to be the one to find him and bring him back to Triumvirate. Scour the island for this killer. Should you find him, use this flare gun. When my trackers see the flare, they'll come and assist in capturing Mattis. Return to me after he's been captured. I am at your service, my lord. I want all of your trackers out in search of the criminal, Mattis the Cruel. I have given trusted agents of the hand flare guns. Should you or one of your trackers see the flare, it means that an agent has found Mattis and needs assistance. And remember, tracker, Mattis is to be brought back to me alive. It will be done, my lord. Brothers and sisters, tonight we hunt. A blood elf known as Mattis must be brought to justice. The first to find him gets 1 week's vacation aboard the Exodar. Onward, the wilds of blood mist await. Before I run out and hunt him down, I need to turn this other quest in. Moira looks at you hopefully. Did you search up any trace of Galen? You tell Moira of your findings in the wreckage of the cryocore. So I guess I knew on some level, but just wouldn't let myself believe it. It's not the news I was hoping for, but you have my deepest thanks for finding Galen. Oh, they're cloth, and those are agility boots. Let me vendor what garbage I have.
Have not forgotten.
It's actually a lot less than I thought. I'll vendor that too. So, I'm gonna go find Mattis the Cruel, which will be an elite mob riding a horse. Wait for Earthroot. If I come across it, I'll maybe pick it. I need to remember that he's to be brought back alive. Here he is. I'm just gonna dot him up. Return to Kuros. I will bring him to Bloodwatch. Is that it? I thought for sure there would be some flavor text. It looks like there's a couple things up here to turn in. Talk to the hand. I was hoping Bloodwatch would send reinforcements once they learned what we were up against. Cutting a path. During our mission to reconnect reconnoiter the Sunhawks and their portal, I sustained a serious wound. Scout Lorelei has managed to staunch the bleeding, and she's trying to figure out a way to evacuate me to Bloodwatch. The problem is that we've had to abandon our position here in order to guarantee a safe return. As soon as we leave this consecrated ground, we'll be set upon by ravagers. If you can clear some of the enraged ravagers, it might help us to make the trip back safely. Kill 10 enraged ravagers and return to Scout Jorley at Vindicator's Rest. Critters of the Void. As some sent my squad out on a reconnaissance mission to search for the Sungate a few days ago. Needless to say, we found it. Jory points at Jorley. Whatever those fool elves are transporting through that portal is causing void energy to be released. The area is teeming with void critters. We must destroy them before they have a chance to grow into void anomalies. You'll find the source of the creatures southwest of here, near the Sungate. Kill them and report back to Aesum when you're done. Oh, the tangled webs they weave. Well done, Lunacy. It's going to be much easier to get reinforcements from Bloodwatch or launch strikes against the Sunhawks without having to worry what the Tanglers are up to. Fouled water spirits. Well done, Lunacy. It's important not to overlook any opportunity to deny the Sunhawks sustenance. So the Ravagers are down here. I, of course, want the Briarthorn. I thought that there was another quest to kill the corrupted trees. Maybe it's a Draenei only quest, or maybe it comes later. I believe I am approaching close to the end of the quest for this area. I don't know that it'll be in this video though. Bears over there. Surely that can't be all the Ravagers. I guess not, since technically there's a spot over there. Those are the blood elves. Oh, yes, yeah. Was there just one? Just a single Ravager? No, here's one more, the last one. Excuse me. It looks a bit better out there, but I still wonder if I wouldn't be better off waiting for a medic here. So you had me do that for nothing? How generous. Let's see what this one is. If I remember correctly, I think there are spiders back up there. Yep. Really, really scary looking ones. Oh, a mage royal. I will actually take the mage royal. Just because I'll probably need that for potions. Some of them seem to be enemies. Really bad luck with them. Literally all of them. Let me drink some water real quick. think I'm going to in real life as well. Even though this guy is going to walk up and interrupt me. I swear some of these are supposed to be. Maybe not. Maybe it's only for Draenei. I guess that makes sense because I think what you have to free out of them are Draenei, but it's a little weird that only Draenei can save Draenei. Seems a little segregated to me. I'm actually gonna get a well-fed buff. And might as well drink some water. I was supposed to pick up. Right, let me quick run back down. I just didn't pick up the quest for freeing those guys, so that's why all of them were enemies. I really do not like the look of these things. I think that's why I didn't think to come over here. I was just trying to finish as quick as I could. They're alive. Maybe. It was a bloody mess, Lunacy. We were ambushed by a large pack of these spiders. Their progenitor descended upon us with incredible speed and wrapped us up in cocoons. After we were webbed, she began to lay eggs near us. We were going to be food for her young. Food. I managed to cut my way out and escape, but I will not leave the others behind. So far, I've been unsuccessful in nearing the pass. Would you lend a hand? Destroy those cocoons. Hopefully some of our team is still alive. There we go, some friendly ones. It's weird that it does that to me. Like it spreads the web to me for a second. There we go. 5 out of 5 freed. Oh, there it is. There are all kinds of herbs up here. I think I just need the bruiseweed though. I'm glad I noticed that last mob that I needed before I left. So I don't want to return here. But I do have to go back and turn that in. I was hoping I could just hearth out of here. It is a lot nicer, in my opinion, to just kind of be able to mosey on past most of these. Ooh, a mage royal. You rescued over half the team. Word of your deed will definitely get back to Bloodwatch and the Exarch. Thanks again, Lunacy. I'm gonna hearth back now. Because if I remember correctly, he sends me back out this way anyways. And I can trick or treat. Which, he put a skeleton costume on me, even though I was wearing one. That's okay. I like the skeleton costumes. The missing expedition. Incredible. Did you find any survivors? Aeolus lowers his voice to a whisper. I'll be honest, Lunacy. Nobody else was willing to take on this mission. You are a brave druid. The triumvirate has decided to try Mantis immediately. You have brought an arch-criminal to justice on this day, young night elf. You have performed admirably. For 2 of 3, only Asim remains. Bring forth the blood elf. They just let him walk up like that? Mattis, Blood Elf Lieutenant of the Sunhawks, you have been found guilty of genocide against the Draenei people. You are to be executed at light's dawning. Have you anything to say for yourself? Mattis spits at the image of Velen. May the light have mercy on your soul. Take him back to his cell. Mattis glares at Velen. The light? Mattis laughs. I am Blood Knight Mongrel. I am Blood Knight Mongrel. I do not serve the light. The light serves me. If mercy is to be granted, it will be by me. You seek to matir me before my order, so be it. Strike me down. Another will rise in my place of the suffering of the light of the conquered will be continue uninterrupted. You blasphemy. The light would never allow such an aberration. The light has no choice. It does as it is commanded, just as the Naru you hold at the core of your vessel will do when we capture and enslave it. Do my words surprise you, Blue Blood? Yes, we know. We know everything. Take him away. Move. Draenei dog, did you know that the one you call Surin wept like a baby as I beat him? A feeling of euphoria coursed through me, knowing that I had a member of high rank in my grasp. Were it not for Cyrina's plan for him, I would have tortured him to death, and as I do all Draenei that I capture, alas, I am certain you will see him again soon. Mattis grins wickedly. Vindicator Kuro says, breathe your last breath, heathen. Vindicator Kuros spits on the corpse of Mattis. Find their source of power and tear it down. Tear all of it down. So I think that is what they're referring to. Is that portal over here. It's very weird how empty my quest log is on the side here. Well, somebody's questing in the area. Just my personal opinion, but I've never been a fan of this quest. I don't know why, but I think it's just because it's like very out of the way, and I don't know, it just seems very clunky, which You might see what I'm talking about once I get over there. Maybe clunky isn't the right word, just like awkward, I guess. It doesn't flow very well, in my opinion. But that might be because there's parts of it that are like underwater-ish. Maybe that's why I feel that way. And I think I have to kill these little void critters. Yeah. That's kind of what I mean. They're just running around and they're fighting the blood elves. Killed. That's 12 out of 12. Oh, and that's literally it. Okay. I think they send me right back here, if I'm not mistaken. I think you kill those 12 critters, and then they're like, oh, a portal, you say? Oh, well, let me send you right back there and destroy that. Try and see if that briar thorn already respawned, but I doubt it. I think only the earth root is there. Oh no. This little guy spawned under the world. So he's gonna be stuck there for a little while. Probably until reset. I am gonna grab this Mage Royal. And I'm just going to run in between these blood elves here. They don't seem to mind. Alright, let's see what he says. Pretty sure I called it though. He's gonna send me back. It's a real mess up there, eh? You've done well, Lunacy. I'll send some Ankonites out to help Loyal and Jorly. Hang on. What quest am I missing then? They don't send me up there? Into here? That's it? I think that's gonna be it. It doesn't seem accurate though. Is it only the Draenei that get to go over here and do that quest? Well, I think I'm done with the zone. I'm gonna just slowly venture over there, I suppose, as the ending of this video, because I do still need to discover that portion of the map for my discovery achievement. I gotta be honest, I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't give me the ending. Like the Draenei get. Like they're supposed to have you close that portal and there's like a whole event and then you get back to town and they praise you for it. But there is nothing marked on the map. I don't imagine it would be from killing him though. Because it would still show that on Questy, I think. No. Oh, that's the earth root. I want the briar thorn. So I guess I'll try and get my achievement and then end the video. But if I do find the quest that shows the ending story, I will, of course, record it. Interesting, it's not even giving me the discovery achievement. The pool, there's a pod cluster. That's Azure Mist. Telathian's camp and the hidden reef. I think that's those. I am going to end the video, I think, though, just because I'm not seeing any more quests. I'll probably start the next video down here by Exodar to turn those in, and that one sends me over to Darkshore, which has tons of quests. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope y'all have a great night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!